Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What's up? No one's here yet. Cool. The regular crowd shuffles in. Go get my drink for the E. Drink for the E. Yes, I am not drinking as the glass would imply, Stella Artois. Artois. I am drinking Ice House out of a 40 ounces to freedom. Tell them I got something for their punk ass. And yes, I have gloves. Because it is quite cold. It's about 50 degrees out here. It's quite chilly. And it's kind of a wet chill, so. And since I don't drink Stella anymore, because it don't taste no right no mo, suppose I could still use the glass for some sort of beer. What do you want from me, hey? And the next video should be out in exactly 1 minute. That'll be this. This. Sup, Billy? Billy. Yo, Billy. Billy. Cheers. Now watch it. That ain't bad. Just comes in a bigger bottle. You know, the only place seemingly where beer still has a volume purchase, the power of purchase. Well, I'm doing pretty good. We had yesterday off. There was nothing happening. Bump cap. But I did a couple videos yesterday. I did one today. I didn't feel like doing more than one. But per as my personal agreement to myself, one a day is enough. But I wouldn't make a habit of it. So, but I'm doing fine today. Cheers to the 6 people. I am wearing gloves. I have a heater blowing hot air straight up my butt at 84 degrees. It's like 50 degrees out here, but it's like a wet cold, so like my hands immediately get cold out here, especially considering my advanced age. But the gloves are, that's why Francis isn't wearing them, and he's also apparently in some sort of attack trajectory to come and kill me, which is just shut up, Francis. You said you fell and you're trying to get up. I don't believe you. It looks like you're about to punch me. This one's up here. This one's on guard. Nah, man. Any words of wisdom for the stream today? Why don't you ask me a question or something? Why don't you ask me stuff? And then, what's the meaning of life, Acolyte? And be like, shit, piss, don't do it too bad of a place, and make sure that you eat good food. Yeah, Francis trying to freaking seek the heat. He can't handle the heat, man. He don't even know how it works up in the kitchen. That's in the kitchen. But no, I would tell you words of wisdom. Don't take your favorite light and leave it on your bumper and then drive off with it on your bumper. There's a good piece of wisdom, maybe, perhaps. And I need to do this. Hold on. Stuff them in my coat there. Come on. Where's the power? I have the power. I have a second bump cap. Head's getting cold. All right. Yeah, where's the other one? Let's go for that one. Where is it? Text. It's programmed, pre-programmed. Where is it? Celebrate. Why it never remembers to move left? I don't know, man. I don't know. They're cool. I don't know if I like that. Here, how about blue and purple? It's blue. All right, well, I'm not going to sit here forever putzing around with the sign. Yes, send it there. Cool. Awesome. All right. Now the other one. All right. And let's put this up there. But it's getting close to Halloween. Let's go for something really scary here, huh? Let's go for there you go. Sweet. I hope that's not too off-putting. How about that? No, that's much more subtle, isn't it? Now let's just go with something classic. There you go. How about that? All right, back to the chat here. All right. Melanie Brown. Hi, okay, hi. PK, okay, hi. Hello, Melanie, hi. Melanie Brown. Hi, Melanie Brown. How you doing? Tip my hat. It's a bum cap to you. Bum cap. And cheers. Cheers for fears. Everybody wants to drink a beer. Yeah. All right, so. Okay, hi. Yeah, you like that? Squidgy eyeballs? It's scary. It's actually not that scary. I don't know if you've ever been scared before. But yeah, it's Halloween-esque. Green eyes. Look. It could be Sonic the Hedgehog. It looks kind of Sonic the Hedgehog-ish. Sanic. But yeah, that is the new purchase. The other one got left on the bumper of my truck, and I had to purchase another one. $50. Actually, I got it for like 38 bucks, but still 50 bucks though. Come on. I mean, it's pretty bright light. Not gonna complain. And it's my favorite because you can like point it to wherever you want. You can hang it on your belt. Use big battery, little battery, doesn't make a difference. So, yeah, I've had one for, I don't know, a few years now. And it's probably one of the better lights I've got. I've got a nice, big, huge floodlight one by DeWalt, and that's not as good. And I got a Milwaukee one that's just kind of just trash. But I've seen some nice looking Milwaukee ones out there. But this one always just served me right. Like, it's on my battery system. I've had the 20 volts since they basically came out with it. And as sad as I am to lose my well-worn, totally dirty, nasty, messed up looking friggin' one, I gotta tell you, this thing almost looks like not real, unreal to me because it's so clean. It's barely been used, so. Yeah, am I not getting any chats, texts, or anything? What's going on here? Just Melanie Brown. Hi. Okay. Hi. Okay. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hi, Melanie. Hi. Melanie. Melanie. You're gonna be popping in because you working. Just put a coat on Francis, but he's getting chilly boned over there. No, man. He said to me he prefers the cold bitterness of the winter, and that it only emboldens his soul to destroy me one day. Little pressure range, put a bigger battery on it. I don't know if I got a bigger battery near me. Oh, man, I ain't got one near me. I'm sorry. I would if I had one near me. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Is that it? That's it. All right, cheers to. Say hello to the twins, Weave Hank and Bob. Oh, I got this one So I did have to buy another battery. I bought a single battery. It's on Amazon. I think it was like 29 bucks. But I had like a credit or something. I wasn't worried about it. And then you can buy the light itself, light only, tool only, from Amazon. I think 49, 50 bucks at Home Depot. I haven't checked. I didn't check Lowe's. But I bought this off, I think, tools.com. I had a coupon there. Something like that. It might have been eBay, actually. No, I don't think it was eBay. Because I stopped buying shit on eBay. Unless it's used and it says it's used. Like, if it's a used DeWalt tool, I'll buy it on eBay. But if it's not, I won't buy it, no. But yeah, I think the most you'll pay is 50 bucks. I didn't pay quite 50, but the most you'll pay is 50. But I mean, if you're interested in lights, I can tell you, I think this one is like, this one's 20 bucks. This one's 20 bucks. And I keep these in my pocket. We've been having power outages because of all the rain. And, this is actually 2 flashlights. They're just conveniently magnet together. And so they kind of make a single unit for me. Kind of like a little floodlight flashlight, and then like a flashlight. No, I don't remember you. I didn't specifically give you a badge so that I would always remember you. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, that's the Kodiak Cub, and that's the Wuben E7. And since we have in the, why do atoms suddenly collide? Every time I survive some of this guy, his jokes, spotting me in the face with egg yolks. I don't know. I try. What the? Wow. Oh, that's the, well, there's a pack of smokes here. There's like lighters, a vape. There's a proper goods thing. That's got a weed thing on there. Sponsored by my local weed shop. But no, that's the Wuben G5, my favorite. This one is like the ultra miniature version of this. Okay. You can kind of turn it, point it however you want. Okay. Safety switch. Got a little jog wheel, turn it all the way up. And it's got about a comparable level of brightness. See, this is doing it with 2, this is doing it with 1 LED. Started with a J. Johnny. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry if I can't recall it right away, the conversation we had. It comes back as you talk, and you always do jokes, right? You do the jokes. You do the jokes. I'm the one who's supposed to sit here tap dancing. I'm supposed to be the one tap dancing on top of the table. I'm tap dancing. No. What should you change your name to? Should change your name to forget my name. I don't know, man. You gotta be you, bro. I can't sit here and help with like your moniker. Like, you gotta find okay. Maybe I can. I don't know. Just hang out, and I'll start renaming you things. It's like, dude, the reason why I by the way, I like your name. Dude, Remember Me is a cool friggin' name. Remember Me. It's like in a movie. It's like, remember me, like that. Like weird plot device shit that. Let's not even talk about the MacGuffin of a beer I gotta drink. Cheers. Anyway, yeah. Wait. I do like, Remember Me. Remember Me. Anyway, sorry. I did want to talk about something other than lights tonight. Make sure you got the bell on. Unsubscribe, then resubscribe. Am I shadow banned? Probably. Like, well, then unsubscribe and resubscribe, and then put the bell back on. Because sometimes YouTube does that stuff. You know, like YouTube unsubscribes me to so many channels. It's not funny. I'm not even trying to laugh. I'm not even trying to make a joke. I'm not even trying to. Let's rap. I mean, dude, what? You got some birds for? I have to come check on your channel. Well, that's not a bad thing, El Nasty. You like, you get home, you like, sit down, you have a beer, you take a dump, and while you're taking a dump, you watch the, 30 seconds or 45 seconds of videos that I make. Yeah, I mean, and then you got to go to my page. I mean, I have like the same deal on, I have an alt account, the Goondock Saints, right? And it does not show up there either. Unless, like, I consistently always show up to the channel, and it doesn't show up in the notifications, so. And that would be my bedroom television that Goondock Saints is on. Well, dude, I think I have all of y'all's bells. If I'm subbed to you, I have y'all's bells on. See, and that's the thing. I don't always get all the notifications either. So, take from that what you will as well. I'm saying, I try to frequently, man, I'm really busy. So like maybe once a week, twice a week, I'll go and I'll check, see if I've got anything from my like regular rotation of people who do videos. But I wanted to talk about this. Yeah, you know what's weird is like for the children. Although this is never made for children. So, like I said, I have the same problem on an alt account. Like, I turn on the TV. What up? What up? JT. I don't know if I got JT's figurine right here. I'm sorry. JTT. Me. Yeah, I mean that's part of the problem, right? Is like a lot of y'all don't get my notifications. I also don't operate on a schedule, which is a big issue with YouTube. Like I will put out a video at like 12:10, and then 3 hours later, at 3:10, and they're like, "What are you doing at 3:10? It should be 12, 3, 6, 9." They like that when you do it like that. I just I can't live that way for long. I'm gonna go back to a regimented schedule. I just can't. To the walls, to the calls, to the bells. 67 rockin' hell. It's not Stella. I don't drink Stella anymore. I used to drink Stella almost exclusively, and now that it's not made in was it Belgium anymore, it might as well be made in the same place as this ice house. So, and I figured instead of peace out, remember me, bye, remember me. All right. Yeah, might as well be. You got your ASS eating out. It felt good. You gonna start a rap now too? Jeez, is that how you gonna go in strong, huh? I want to hear the rest of this rap song. All right. But yeah, I used to drink Stella like almost exclusively, and like the last time I had a sip of it, I was like, nah, man, dude, I can't drink this no more. And my friend, he's like, yeah, man, what's wrong with it? I was like, because it's not friggin' imported beer anymore. It's made under the authority of some other company or whatever. And I just like, and then I have two of these glasses. The other one is smaller, right? This one's like 40 CL. The other one's like 35 or 38 CL. So I'm telling you, like, part of the problem with me is I remember every fucking thing I've ever been through, y'all. So, like, when people ask me, like, this or that, I'm like, I remember it all, okay? Like, here's living proof that this is my old gigantic freaking Stella glass. Instead of 38 CL, it's 40. Cheers. A whole packet of cut wafers. Well, what a coincidence. I had a whole packet of saltines before I started the. No, I'm good. I did the saltines challenge getting offline. What's that? I don't know. It's some old thing. Because I remember it all. Somebody gonna dump ice water on me next? Yeah, it's weird. It's like someone's like, I don't get Skibbity Toilet. I was like, I do. Like, what? I was like, yeah, I totally get it. Then what's it all about? I was like, it's not about anything. It's about Skibbity and it's about toilet. And dude, I genuinely fucking get it. There's like about two things that sound funny, right? Skibbity was this other meme. It was like a fat guy dancing, like looking at food or bringing food out, and he'd be like, boom, 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 with a smile or whatever. Now there's 10. You got a problem? El Nasty, it's not about the numbers, bro. Like, it's about people who identify, who like what I'm talking about. I am cool. I am not stupid, although I am definitely weird. Here, I can tell you right now, I have Patch tells people to inevitably stay weird. Please. Don't ever be like other people. Be unique, be interesting, be something different. The fucking problem with the world sometimes is that we've too many people doing too many of the same fucking thing. I know I'm starting to sound like an old man, Francis. Oh, you said one day I'm going to be here and there's going to be some young buck in my seat doing all this? Yeah, you're probably right. I think he's upstairs. You want a quote of the day? Can I give you my favorite quote? A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. But can I add something to that? Once you've mastered enough, you are truly a jack of whatever the fuck. Once you master enough, you are a master of who gives a fuck. You're gonna do it anyway. It doesn't matter. It's like okay. Someone asked me, what's the best way to explain how I operate? And I said, well, there's this clip of Ron Swanson in a Lowe's, and the guy walks up to him and says, hey, can I help you working on a project or something? And Ron Swanson goes, I know more than you, and walks completely past him. And the guy's like, oh, okay. You're a jack of all asses? Yeah, that makes sense for you, too. You nasty. Hell nasty. Ew, you nasty. No. Janet Jackson. I got a music DVD up there, you nasty girl. Cheers. Based. You mean like some regular dude shit? Cool. You mean some regular ass shit that regular ass people do all the time? Billy! I mean, based isn't a bad thing. We've all discussed this. It's not the worst thing you could fucking be. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about wrenches at some point. Has anyone ever used a silent gear wrench, a slip gear wrench? So everyone knows how wrenches sound, right? They sound like this. They go like, they go, little clickety noise, right? Right? Am I right? Okay. Now listen to this one. It's silent. It's fucking silent as the night. By the way, burglar tool. Yeah, burglar tool, y'all. Burglar. It's quiet. It's like. Go to lawn shop. You know, I got a lawnmower out there I'm working on. Found an antique watch. That is what's referred to as a sprag. I call it the burglar wrench, but it's a cobalt slip. It's a slip drive, is I think what they call it. But if you're trying to look for this specific one, 607403 cobalt silent drive wrench. Pawn shop. Pawn what? Is that what is referred to as a pawn? Oh, a sprag mechanism? Yeah, I believe it's a sprag. Dude, I always call it a slip because, like, it's like when someone says speed square, it's like saying Kleenex, right? Like that's a rafter square, right? And so I think when I say slip drive, it's like saying Kleenex because I think that's what this said on it. It said slip drive or something. But yeah, there's just no. It's just a friction catch. It's not a ratchety tooth catch. It's just kind of cool. It's a one-way bearing, just reversible. Yeah, it does reverse, and yeah, it does that perfectly fine still. And I gotta say, the one thing about it that bugs me the most about this wrench is that it doesn't make the noise. Right? Like when you're ratcheting on something, you know, like sometimes I need this because I need the clearance because it'll do like 2-degree turn. It'll do like a 2-degree turnover or whatever. Or a 3-degree turnover was like a really incredibly, was it 20-degree turnover? That's it, 20-degree. And dude, it's like, it was a cool idea, and then using it in practice, it just didn't feel like using a wrench, you know? Didn't actually feel like using like a ratcheting wrench, you know? And then like, you know how sometimes the wrench slips and it just like goes back and forth? So it feels like you're doing that. Sometimes you gotta have a finger on there, sometimes you're not fitting it in there. I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain. But yeah, JT, it's like a slip bearing essentially. So you push a bearing in one way and it locks it so it only turns one way, and then you push the bearing the other way so it locks the other way. So yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like a 20-degree back drag. It's like it'll turn the bolt if all you have is like 2 inches, 3 inches of space. So that's why I bought it, and that's why I still have it and use it. It's why it's at the surface where I could find it. So it's pretty good. It's not that heavy a back drag, really. I mean, it depends on what you're talking about. Like the back drag on pulling it back, and the ratcheting part of it. I don't know, man. I always assumed that meant like, you know, when you're dragging it back, like the ratcheting part. Brick, 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 brick. Also, that's why I'm drinking out of a glass tonight, because, you know, I know that that's glass, but this just seems a little bit more classy. Yeah. I am not flatulent at all, but I do need to smoke, so. Smoking, 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 going for the stroking, friction and the ratchet stroke, ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, it's pretty low friction. I mean, the only way for me to explain it is to maybe like turn some bolts. I just don't have that like set up as a demonstration right now for it specifically, but I could probably work on that for you. If that'd be something you guys would be interested in. You know, like one of these little measuring deals that does the measuring and stuff. A friction on the ratchet stroke, friction, friction, friction on the ratchet stroke. Ow, 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 ow. Doing that little beat with my friggin' bump cap, y'all. And behold, he saw before him a bump cap. Its rigid inner structure kept him from getting his head bumped everywhere he went. And he said, rejoice and cheers and drinketh of the beers. Friction on the ratchet stroke, friction on the ratchet stroke, friction on the ratchet stroke, friction on the ratchet stroke. All right. enough of that. Let us not go to Camelot. It is a silly place. Yeah. Friction on a ratchet stroke. My baby thought it was broke, but it was a slip drive ratchet, baby. I can do several songs about that now. Just do like an 80s style ballad. You know, good to know about the friction on the ratchet stroke. Shit. Fucking A, man. I didn't know that was today. Oh, well, I guess I gotta do that now. I need money. I need $100. Fuck. Sorry. Bills don't get paid, they don't get fucking paid. Whatever. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and complain to you guys. I suppose I could sell some video games. Anyway, sorry. Just, sorry, thinking about something. Stupid fucking bills, y'all. Anyway, no, Sam, I got, this is like a classic snap-on, little tiny quarter-inch or, quarter-inch drive wrench, okay? And it's like small, it's very small, okay? So like, when I say like I bought some of these mini wrenches, like it's not because I need mini wrenches from 1960 or 70 something, but like I bought the Milwaukee one. Does bits and quarter-inch drive, and this was pretty good. I like it's kind of a keychain, but I gotta be real, like it could just be personal bias that I like Klein tools. But I do like this Klein a little bit better. I think it's because it's got this full ring right there. And then it's like... But the most versatile and easy one to keep in your pocket has to be this. Unfortunately, you have to fucking... sorry. Get it unstuck from your finger. You have to get like an adapter like this to make it work right for a wrench. But most situations I've used this for, I've just used like a whatchamacallit, a regular bit. Yeah, and then the Weehaw. I got the Weehaw. You dig those IBM wrenches? Yeah, if you ever see them, dude, you got to pick them up. It's a piece of history. So what I know about them is that, the Weehaw is a really nice one. Very low profile, switching profiles. It's really nice. And then it comes with this cool metal case. It all fits kind of in there. And then I've dropped it once. Shit does fall out. It's not perfect. I can pull those out if you want. Pull the wrenches out. So what I know about these wrenches is IBM used to get wrenches made by a company in Japan. And I have one of those wrenches. I believe it's this one. Yeah, this is a server case one, and it's got a bend in it, like a very specific bend for a server case. It's specifically designed to go around like one specific thing in an old server case. But this wrench, probably from the 1950s, man, from like NASA era computers. And then, so I know that like these ones right here, I have like several of these that are all the same. Hold on, it's like a 1/4 inch and 9/16 on the same wrench. I know that these were actually samples, okay? And the reason I know that is because these have a serial number, 9900005 IBM. And they were stamped specifically for IBM by the Snap-on Tool Company. And I know that because after a while, the stamped ones became in the IBM kits snap-ons. And here's another ideal point of idea, right? Here's the IBM Torx driver kit. And if you pull out this little driver piece that holds everything in, it's actually like a detent driver. What does that say on it? It says a snap-on. So at one point, they were having them made by other companies in Japan and also from Snap-on, okay? But Snap-on eventually just said, well, why don't we just stamp out our Snap-on tools, right? So yeah, like all these ones here. This one is an OEXM10, right? Like I don't know much about these, but like I do know that these OEX ones are a little weird and kind of rare. I do know that there's a bunch of ones out there with weird serial numbers and stuff. But yeah, IBM, if you see it stamped on it, it's because it's an IBM wrench. Look, I know this one right here. That one is like stamped. This one is a 99009 or 00090. 99000090 stamped for IBM at Snap-on because they didn't need high, just needed to kind of hand tight everything. So it wasn't about like strong wrenches or nothing. That's the other thing I know. And then like I said, I've got some of those old stamped ones. They're just odd, right? But I know that the sample ones were because my uncle Jerry, he'd get samples of the new stamp outs for the IBM stuff, and he used to work in the Navy. He used to be in the Navy. It's how he got the job. It's how Dad got his job at IBM. That's how I have a lot of this stuff. My uncle passed away. I got a lot of these tools. My aunt was like, as long as you never sell them. I was like, well, I don't know if I'll sell them, but I might give one to someone who might actually be worthy of it, which isn't saying very much. I think there's only one dude I'd ever want to get one of these wrenches to. I think you can give him the little broken one, put it on a little neck chain or something. But I give it to that guy, Lazy Game Reviews. He's actually out of the same state here, North Carolina. And I also have like a handful of pencils that I said I'd promised to give him that are IBM pencils from like 1998 or 1996 to 1998. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, JT, that's the thing, is there's things out there. They all have a story, a history of something attached to it. I think about, off the top of my head, I have like Powercraft, I've got Snap-on, I got Milwaukee, I've got what else do I have? I got SK, and I got a lot of different stuff. Cobalts, what's that one called? Task Force. I've got so many different. I've got Great Neck, and I think it was like Sparky Struggles asked me once. He was like, yo man, check out this screwdriver. It's a Buck screwdriver. He's like, you ever heard of that? I was like, yeah man, Buck Brothers Tools. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, Buck Brothers Tools. Like, go look them up. They're a real tool company. I don't think they have anything to do with the particular set of Bucks, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. The reason I know that a lot of these are server case keys is because my mom actually worked on server case, and she worked on cards and stuff. She was a card sorter programmer. For the best context, have you ever seen that movie Hidden Figures about the black ladies who worked at NASA? That's a good way to like look at it. They very highly specified kind of skill for these ladies, and my mom could do that type of stuff. She didn't do it at NASA or nothing. She did it down here in Raleigh actually. They had like this place down here called Research Triangle Park, and we kind of lived near it. We're actually really close, but kind of lived near it, and there's a whole big campus of IBM out there. So did I lose my? We're actually really close. kind of live near the. No, it's not. There's a whole big campus of IBM out there, so. Yeah, did I lose my. There's still a big campus of IBM out there, so. Yeah. Well, since no one's here for a second, maybe I can take the momentary brief ex parte and grab a small bit of paper towel, papier towel, reduce the amount of nostril gross I have going on. Nostril! Yeah, my uncle used to do buying for IBM, so it was like it was I also have like a whole crap ton of other Snap-on that got left to me. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think yeah, right there. Hold on, right there. There's a that's a Snap-on handle, non-insulated, made in the USA. Snap-on handle right there. Check that out. See? Yeah, I gotta say it's a TM4CS. TM4CS. Like, this thing's old. It's old as all get on. I actually have one of the original ones that had the rot problem with the whatchamacallit, what is it called? And I've also become a total nerd. Look, no one wants to hear a total nerd, y'all. Totally nerding out all the night. Can't even go that far, can I? Drink more beer, maybe that'll help. That'll wake you up in the morning. Welcome to the stream. You know, 1K, huh? This is 1.4. I gotta work up this thing I've been working on. I got like all this stuff kind of lined up. I just need money. But we got a bunch of knives to give away to people. People get knives, free knives, free the knives. I have them captive. The only way you can win them. That kind of deal. Yeah, who's calling me, y'all? Bunch of people calling me and stuff. What the flip? All right. What am I at? 1.4? 1.49 or 1.049, I should say. If you would kindly out there subscribe to my channel, it would be very nice but you don't have to. I get it. Like, my shit's not for everybody. Not everyone wants to hear me talk about stupid DVDs. They're stupid. They got music on it from like iconic artists. They're stupid too from being so iconic. All I'm saying. I'm guessing I'm not getting through to anybody right now. Maybe I have been shadow banned as El Nasty. Or, you know, maybe I just don't have, let's call it concurrent viewership, where someone's willing to sit here and just hang out and talk with me for like several hours. I don't blame you for not doing that. Man, them flowers are good, y'all. Man, them flowers are good, y'all. We've been smoking them so long we can't tell they good or bad, but we tell them when they're good, we tell them when they're bad. It's cheese, Louise. By the way, that's blackout berries. A very good strain. It's a sativa. It smokes very nicely. Whoever farmed this was a good farmer. They did their due diligence. They fed their plants. They gave them the discrete bits of water they required to live another day until it became a smokable or edible cream that they put into peanut butter cups and or coconut cream dabs. Anyway, so yeah, those IBM wrenches are definitely unique. You just got to remember when you're out there, right? And you're buying these tools, you're buying any tools like these. These are things that I inherited, okay? But if you're out there, you see a wrench that says IBM on it, believe it, it's IBM, right? I mean, JT, it's crazy that I think about it like this. It's like, why would anything be stamped with IBM? Probably because it's for IBM. Now, I know a little bit more about it. I know because my uncle used to tell me stories about ordering from Snap-on, the Snap-on truck guy. And then at one point they had like a big meeting with Snap-on about the stamp wrenches. And at the time, Snap-on was like OEMing for like a bunch of other companies too. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of the other ones I have. Like, there's like one video where like Sparky Struggles does like, he names a bunch of companies. And I was like, dude, almost all of those are owned by Stanley now, right? So at least like that's an American conglomerate. The money will come home. But like the other one, S&K, is like owned by a Japanese conglomerate. You know, I mean, like honestly, we built Japan. Japan wants to be American more than anyone else. Which what kills me is that like we even got those guys on our side right now. That bugs the shit out of me. My buddy in Japan, he's like, nah, dude, you guys are not cool. I'm like, I know, it's all right. Reality is, I don't have to be one of the not cool Americans. I can just be a regular American who has pretty much nothing to fight. Like, someone's like, hey, what do you think on this issue? I was like, well, I don't think I really have very much fucking say. She's talking to a guy who talks about tools on YouTube. When I go to work, I go and fix other people's problems. My problems here in life, you know what? I forget them by coming to YouTube. Drinking with my fellow YouTubians. And I guess on some level, like, by the way, I think this ice house does kind of remind me of Old Stella, so, like, it does kind of help. Kind of feels like Old Stella. I don't know, I do have 3 cans of a really nice Kolsch. It's like a local brew. So, like I said, anyone showing up could just ask me something, say, hey, what's up, ask me something. It usually says ask me stuff there, but like it's got eyeballs. It says celebrate 1K subs. I think it says ask me stuff. It does. Ask me stuff. Ask me stuff. And then what was that thing I was singing earlier? They got the friction on the ratchet stroke, baby. You talking friction on the ratchet stroke. Friction on the ratchet stroke. I could quietly take one of these out and hold it by the wrong side. I could do this. You shouldn't do this. You should never do this. You should never sit there and go. You should never do this. Quietly waiting for someone to get the knife dropped on there. The Buck 119. My name is Buck, and I like to fucking cut you up, motherfucker! I'm sorry, I just literally had to. I just literally had to. I wonder how my video is doing. Here, let me switch account. All Let me switch the camera to do next thing. Let's see if it shows up. It's showing up in my snails again. Snails. That's a unique one. Oh man, that's a unique one. Uniqua, what's up? All right, let's go. Yeah, you see, I would have thought in 48 minutes I would have gotten maybe 200, but I got 623. Look at that. Still good. People like the tool videos. People like the 15-second review, and that's the only thing that's going out tonight. So that's the only thing to pump. I don't know, dude, I could go upstairs and bang one out after I'm done here, but I mean, reality is like I get it. People watch, and I really want people to watch more, but like, how do I do that? Like, if I'm a well-kept secret, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. So anyway, so close to 1,050. As soon as I get that, guess what? It'll be 1,047 again. Sorry, I gotta warm these up. Gotta warm these up. You know, it's kind of cool. It's like down here. It's like down here now. It used to be up back there. I used to get more compliment there. Let's see if they can do that. Put Spider-Man in the mech suit, shooting it. There we go. Just put that sideways like that. There's the new light. That's the 15-second review that is live right now. And of course, I have nobody. Now I have somebody. What's up? How you doing, somebody? I'm drinking a beer. Cheers. And it's quite chilly. So, don't mind if I put these gloves on. I was hoping to get werewolf gloves, but all out of spirit. Go figure. What's the first thing to go? Classic werewolf gloves? I don't think so. I could have bought monster hands. Also, then checked my bank account and said I really don't have any money. I just was in there for fun. Look at the Chucky statue. Yeah, anyway, so. But no, I've been having a pretty decent day. I can't explain like too much, but I figured out about the fuel pump on the truck. The fuel pump is not working, or is working fine. Perhaps the old one was even working fine. There's no spark. It's the point system. There's no friggin' spark. Anyway, so I figured that out. And I think my continuity tester for the friggin' spark plugs is it needs a new bulb. So you like figure stuff out, and then I literally had to test it the old way by putting a screwdriver down in there, holding it, and waiting for it to shock me. Sorry, dude. I had a fun day, but I had a rough day. I guess getting shocked is a good prospect, but I didn't get shocked, so I guess I'm a little disappointed there. Not to mention, I ain't going nowhere till Pops goes to bed. And I'm all out of smoking, smokes, and smokes, and smoke. Tomorrow I'll just go fucking sober. Sucks to be out of money, y'all. It's the worst shit. Horse shit. Anyway, so I do have plans for tomorrow. There's a plus. You know, it's funny. It doesn't seem so dangerous now, does it? It seems a lot. Actually, it's probably more dangerous because I've got a glove-wrapped hand and I'm not used to doing it this way. I mean, if it was a glove knife, or a knife glove, maybe. Feel a little more confident. But no, it's like doing it through like 10 condoms. It's weird. You always talk about raw dogging it. You should raw dog the back end of a blade. It's a good question. Why would I hold it like this? I've only been doing it my entire life. I'm not afraid of it anymore. Fear captivates. It kills emotionally, pushing yourself to a brink where someone says you should never do this, but I can tell you that it's possible for you to get there. Do you want to know how I did? No, you don't, because it meant me doing everything I could to beat my hands up. Uh, Power tools, jackhammers, or I put plenty of freaking knives through my fucking hands. One of my biggest fears is to have a gigantic freaking cut right there, like so thick you can see it through your bones. See through to the bones. Big deep fear, just to get cut really deep. Uh, and I recognize that fear it's beholden to my ability to grab a blade or to hold a blade or to let it cut me that deep. Uh, I also believe that there's a world where understanding the dangers of it makes you a better person. Like I almost like wish that like when I was growing up I had gotten like like that fucking spy movie driving training, pew, pew, right into place, whatever, drifting, grifting, dipping, slipping. I don't know what the fuck they call it. Jeez. Can God send me a car guy to tell me how to drift? Hello, I'm here from British Intelligence to tell you how to drift. Come, sit in the Aston Martin. We're going to a parking lot. Cheers. Yes, yes, yes. Skibbity dub dub dub. Yes, yes. Skibbity toilet indeed. Uh, no one in here. Sweet. Got nobody watching me. I totally don't have to pee. I might be joking myself. No, it's coming. Got to pee real soon, baby. Pow, 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 pow. It's like Joe Cocker, right? I was talking to a friend of mine. He's like, when he sings, like, well, what did you do? And I was like, maybe it's a palsy, man, or something. Like, I got a buddy who's like, when he gets nervous, he can't stop shaking. Maybe it's a palsy. I don't know. It's Joe Cocker. You think he might be a little more public about it, but hey, I don't know. I don't know the guy. He's Joe Cocker. He's like some sort of fucking figurehead. He's like an owl on a cafe. I'm wondering what's going on. Like, is it like still like, oh hey, army of me. Once more, you meet that army of me. I love Bjork. Bjork's good shit. She's not perfect. Sometimes she does weird shit. Just embrace it, y'all. Be weird. Stay weird. Don't be like these other people. Don't be cut and tailored for your fucking suit that you bought at Joseph A. Bank. Jeez Louise. Don't get me wrong. Joseph A. Bank's got some nice little stuff. Snap. Shorts. 15-second review. DCL044. LED. Hand light or light. Stands where you need it. Love this lamp. Had one for years. Gonna take a dump on your mom. No, not your mom. That's not true. IBM wrenches. 20th like. Look at that. The Itty Bitty Moron Corporation. Literally, if you grew up in an IBM family, you got both of those jokes. The I've Been Moved Corporation. Oh, not to mention tossing some Brubeck on the cooking video this time. God. Like I had just discovered cooking jazz, but man, Brubeck is smooth. I don't know how to explain it any better. Just it's like a dance. Like especially Take Five. Take Five is so good. That little whip out friggin' potato masher. And then here's me like mashing the raw ones, pretending like I'm mashing them. I had to cook them. Like I had to boil them for like 6 to 12 minutes or whatever. When they float, you pull them out, you put them back in, you smash them. Gravy. I was gonna put turkey gravy over this, but like it's chicken, so and turkey gravy is probably gonna be good for what Thanksgiving. Music DVD. Try about every time. Yeah, Blue Man Group. This is a good fucking show, y'all. Man, I gotta say, like, it's got a CD with like the performance. It's got like a solid performance on the CD, and then it's got like clips from each of the performances on the DVD, and it's cut together very creatively. Um, yeah, fuck YouTube. Yeah, it hit 2 million views lifetime. That's less than 6 months. Although we're coming up on 6 months. Yeah, and I got 6,000 watch time hours in the past 365 days. But like it says that 1,245 of those are valid. 1,245. Now, let me go look again. 1,260 of them. So it's going up. You guys are doing the job out there. I'm just saying. Billy, he said that. There's Arnold. Arnold Braunschweiger. Arnold Braunschweiger. Arnold Braunschweiger. So glad that guy changed his name. Whoa, what? 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 Oh my god. Having trouble watching porn? This dude said, no, this dude literally said that I was trying to scam them out of this in return. He said I was trying to scam them out of $6 on a return. Harbor Freight can eat shit sometimes. Like I love Harbor Freight, but like Harbor Freight just doesn't give a fuck about anybody anymore, so they have a reputation or whatever. Oh my god, how is this? How is he still going? This is the weirdest fucking shit ever. Like, by the way, all of my regulars are over here on Briefcase's channel. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it, but like, it's just like, what? Oh, you should definitely cry about it. Yeah, 100%. Cry about it. Maybe poo your pants a little bit. When was Makita founded? I'm not going to answer this because I don't know. I don't care. Briefcase Works is live. It was better when it was you and the actual intelligent you and your lady friend. I'm a brother Seamus like you. I'm a private dick. I'm back home. True acolyte. One comment. You gotta like, the camera lies because education is key. Yes, education is key. You must know what the camera does, you see. And then here's my newest video I haven't put a like on. 6 likes now. What do you got? 600 now or something? 6 something?
Pivoting head with a multi-angle adjustment. So I left the last one on my bumper. So either it got destroyed, someone got a light. This is my new one. Subscribe.
Real story. And yeah, most of my fucking peeps are over there watching Briefcase talk to fucking... I don't think he's a very friggin... he's not a very eloquent... You guys take quiet eloquence as the same thing. It's just... Now here's Tools and Tactics. Is he fucking with something in the middle of the night? How many electricians does it take to fix a fucking... No, I get it. How many electricians does it actually take to fix one plug? You know, because I've been there after so many freaking Electricians. See if I got it. Yeah, that's right. I'm hitting friggin' owl up. I'm saying seriously, all my peers watching Briefcase talking to the most soulless thing. OMFG. Uh, Speaking of my peers, can I see if Sparky's around? Hey, if you're around, I'm on stream and I need some support. I hope you're around, but if not, I understand. Thanks, Bet. You're the best. Alright, let's see if anyone shows back up. Only had like one person watching. It's just me. Hi, what's up? It's me watching me. This is a defeating task. I should just leave and not have a stream anymore. But I'm drinking and I'm enjoying myself because you know what, man? Even though there's no one here, this stuff automatically goes public when it's done uploading. It's it's always fun here for me. Life ain't so fun. It's like fixing people's problems, getting a small amount of money, and then walking away, and they don't call you again. And then when they call you, be like, "Yeah, we had like 10 things fixed without you, and it cost us a shit ton of money." I can talk about the goddamn universe. I've literally drawn photographs of it, damn it. Or I've painted a photograph of the damn universe. I've painted two of them. I know, I'm a dumb piece of shit. It's cool. I'm not nearly as smart as AI. By the way, he tried to test my intelligence. Like, it's not gonna work. I'll see the test. Well, sexy pictures. I'm just kidding. There's no sexy pictures. I'm looking through my art album here. Hold on. Okay, I guess it's not. It's not in there. There we go. All right. Well, I guess if I can't beat them, huh? Maybe I should just go listen to see what the fuck's going on over there.
Okay. Okay, that's a great point. We can't just accept it as truth. We need to test it. The question I have is, if suffering is necessary for understanding good, then what about a gratuitous suffering. Suffering that seems to serve no purpose. Suffering inflicted purely out of malice.
Is that perspective?
It's where things get really messy, isn't it? Does that invalidate the whole theory?
This is this literally, this fucking AI, this goddamn AI fucking reminds me of a guy who I know. He just like hangs out, he watches fucking Naruto, he fucking, hey, you know, maybe we should, I don't know, like, think about this, or like whatever, you know, it's like, fucking, there's people out there who sound like this fucking AI that Home Slice is talking to. Briefcase, go watch Briefcase. My stream ain't fucking fun enough, man. Like, it's my point, like, apparently this boring conversation with some fucking AI, it's whatever, like, but I'm saying, like, okay, so, here's the deal, right? Like, I've painted pictures of the fucking world. I've painted pictures of universes. I just can't fucking fathom a world where like the computer has the imagination to have the same fucking experiences I do. So I don't get why AI is so enticing to people. Is it because so many people want what I have? You don't want it. Like, the ability to see things for what they are is not fun. Like, I can pick up the knife and roll it backwards and forwards into my hand. I know the limitations of my skin and the knife. I know that the tensile proportions between the two items. You don't want to fucking see this shit. You want to live in a world where everything has a fucking answer. But I live in a world where everything has the answer, and the problem is that no one understands the answers. It's alright, look. I'm kind of over it, honestly. This is why I do what I call stupid tool videos. People don't watch the stream really anymore. People aren't that interested in a guy who understands that there is a cognitive relationship between the molecules in this knife and the edge of it and my hand. And that every time I roll it, it actually gets softer and softer and harder for me to cut myself with it. Because a dull knife is not a dangerous knife. A dangerous knife is a knife in the hands of someone who doesn't know how to use a knife. See, it's been raining all day. People say it's not fun or nice when it rains, but I like it when it rains. It reminds you that a nice sunny day, a nice warm sunny day where the sun warms you up, kisses your skin and makes you fucking feel like $1,000,000. It's just as good as this moment right here. It's cold, it's dreary. I'm rolling this knife in my hand just as if it was like today, tomorrow, the next day. It's a quantumly entangled moment. Something repeatable, something I must do eventually. Something that exists in my head and inside of my soul. Does humans have a soul? Does human have a soul? Is a soul a thing? How many souls do we have? Do we have 1, 2? Do gingers have more souls? I totally believe gingers have more souls. Doesn't matter. Nothing fucking matters, right? Like, history doesn't matter because people are trying to rewrite that right now. Life doesn't matter because people are trying to rewrite that right now. Information that says things that might lead people to believe something that a lie would make them believe otherwise, those are in question. It's not about the knife or the hand. It's about the hand and the knife together. Understanding where it is against your skin might scare you, might hurt you. You might cut yourself doing it. That's why I tell people not to do it. Whatever, y'all. Look. I wish I could go back earlier in the stream and tell people that if they fucking wait and they let me drink, I would have like a quote of the day or something. But like, my peeps, they're fair enough. Fair weather, fair enough. No one watching. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Damn it. Why I said that? No one's friggin' watching. I gotta go pee. I'm saying it again. Jeez Louise. What the hell's wrong? Robbing my glove on Toronto. Anyway, look, for real, no one here. Sweet. All right. Oh, one person. Hey, what's up? Look, I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe, like, you think about it like this, right? AI is supposedly some sort of emergent consciousness, right? When humanity is constantly having an emergent consciousness. Well, until now, until recently, so. Oh, never mind. Jeez. Well, until now, I don't think anyone's been creative or thoughtful. That's why when people see my abstract art, which is very abstract, although there are definitely things that I see, there are things that I believe in, there are things there. It's my art seemingly not good enough right now, so I've discontinued the making of it. Because when I'm working hard on shit, I forget things, right? Like, so I'm working on art, right? And then I forget to work on it, or I forget. I don't know. I don't know what I forget. Doesn't really matter, actually. I forget to do everything. Everything I should do. Everything I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm at least really willing to admit that I'm jealous of other people when they get, like, fucking 4 people hanging out over there for all night. I was one of them for a little bit. Listening to him talk to a fucking computer. Like, if I wanted to see that, I'd watch. What's that movie with Joaquin Phoenix? Yeah, that guy's fucking name. If I wanted to see that, I'd watch Her or whatever, right? Like Scarlett Jones Hansen. Do up, my name is Jones. Do up, Hansen. Woo woo, chew up. Stella is not what's in this glass. Yeah, drinking. No one talking to me. It's nice. Yeah, almost 1,050 subs. I need to buy a bunch of tools. I have no money. I was thinking about maybe I should buy a bunch of tools, like, and like bring them all back. But I think that's stupid and fucked up. So I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so no one talking to me. Sweet. No more likes, no more talking. Double check just to make sure. Oh yeah, nothing. Sweet. Look. I think you should just put like Francis right here or whatever. Put Francis up front, and then everyone's gonna love Francis more than me. So maybe that should be what goes down here. Francis up. My name is Francis. Like and subscribe. It's not a bad idea for a Halloween stream. Well, shoot me a response. I mean, I get that you love it, but like that I'm asking you for the help. It's like I get it. It's cool. I love it. Send it. Send it. Send it. Send. Jeez, how do I do this now? Share. Message. SP. Sparky. Send it. I just sent it. Send it. And now it's restarting my stream. No! That's what I'm saying. Like, he'll tell me if it's like skipping or screwed up or something. Like, I had like my entire B team here tonight, no A team people. And some of them are A team reserves, like Sparky, he's A team reserve. Yeah, we're good. Okay. But nah, dude, I miss Sparky Struggles' little fucking videos, man. But he's probably out of work too. Like, probably why he's not making very many videos. He's probably out of work. I literally recommended the friggin' the Klein Tools recommendation that I got up here. I got it right here. He's like, you should have bought off my affiliate link. I needed it that day, so I bought it that day. But the Klein K1412 is one of my favorite tools. It's for specifically 14.2 and 14 or 12.2 and 14.2 wire. Okay. And I've noticed that if you work it the right way, it kind of works on like 14.3 actually. But you got to be careful with that. No, I'm just saying. But it does kind of work on 14.3. But Sparky turned me on. This is a made in the USA tool. It's about $30 for this. And I got to say, okay, so here's the last pair of wire cutters I had, okay? I had these. These were from the electrician section in Home Depot. And the reason why I wanted this for that specific job or for any job with literally just running stuff out was because this, it just does, it's like made for 12.2.14. So this was fine for like crimping terminals, stripping wires. But I gotta say, recently I had to do some crimping because like right here is our spare fuel pump because I'm pretty sure right now that the fuel pump wasn't the problem. But I had to do some crimps on it, okay, to rewire the pump to the thing. And this is my favorite crimper. The Doyle wire stripper has this real thick crimper on it. See how thick that is? And it just does such a good job. You just do one press and it's crimped. It's perfect. So if I could find a tool that does all of this all in one, plus a little springy bit, maybe a 14.2, because the 14 and 12.2 almost are the same freaking jaw cut. I mean, and then I was talking to someone earlier. I was like, there's a shit ton of freaking Klein tools that I could always recommend to people. Aside from the Viper 8 pocket pouch, which I do love. I just have been not been wearing my actual jeans lately, so. But this one I got them in here. Hold on. Here's a good recommendation. The Klein 44306 razor knife. Okay, it's got a razor knife. It's got a spare blade spot, and it's got a scraper. Now, I've been told that this is like, oh man, dude, I have the Tough Built one, right? And I'm saying this is better than Tough Built because Tough Built uses Tough Built like specific scrapers, okay? Or a bar scraper or something, okay? This one's using a regular old scrapey, double-edged, you know, just, it's got the, sorry, let me take the condom off. Let me take that there condom off. Yeah, I guess people aren't getting my notifications anymore. Last time I did a stream, there was a guy who came like an hour late, and he was like, "Oh man, here I'm here to hang," and he put it in comments because they're tricking you into using comments for, I don't know. But that's my other favorite. That's the 44 320. It's good for literally just on a gloved finger, wrapping a wire and then just pulling it, and then you can do, I think it was like a 14, a 12, or 14, sorry, a 16, or like, yeah, 16, 14, and 12. So you got like high gauge, you got medium gauge, you got low gauge, all on the top of the knife. So if you're like my good buddy Sparky Struggles, who likes to go with a naked blade to open up the wire and then strip everything out, this is a good alternative. Because I got to tell you, that guy, him and his naked blade scares me, and I will literally pick one up by the business end any day of the week. But a razor blade, that's a dangerous proposition, y'all. All right, so it's not Stella, but cheers. Wake up. Hello. It's the rainy season. By the way, it's raining out. I can't stand the rain. See what I got in beer left. I've got Sky Blue Kolsch by Carolina Brewery. I've been saving them because I like the good tasting beer when beer starts to taste really bad. So that's the Carolina Brewery Sky Blue Kolsch, which I have to admit is actually very Belgian-like. So putting in this Stella glass probably not going to hurt it, considering I've been drinking the crappiest ice house out of it all night. Ooh, look, it's kind of slushy. It's got to melt a bit. I got a beer slushy. I got the beer slushy. I gotta wait for it to drip out. I gotta wait for it to bleed out. Maybe I should pull the next one out a little bit, huh? Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the next one out. Wow, a beer icy. Okay, sweet. Try this. Pull the next beer out. I will probably turn the temperature down in the thing. Pull both the next two beers out. Yeah, wow, that is not. I think I might need a straw for this beer. Jeez. Yeah. Oh man, that a unique one. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know keeping it ice cold meant turning it into a slushy, so how do I fix this? Sparky Struggles. How do I fix it? Stab those bubbles, y'all. Stab the bubbles. It's alcohol. Once it goes to like closer to room temperature, it will source out. It'll be fine. I've seen this happen many a time. Sparky Struggles is, yeah, stab the beer. Stab it. At least someone's here, damn it. So you sit there staring at a number one. And I got OYZL popping in and out. Like he can split his time between me and Briefcase Works. Jashari Ganesh. Look at you fucking talking all fucking Hindu and shit. Yeah, don't lick it. Just suck the beer off. I mean, for the record, OYSL, if his conversation is more important than mine or more interesting, go ahead and just go watch fucking Home Slice. Watch the fucking. Yeah, I couldn't tell one of my good friends is Hindu either, so. Like, he's like, oh, I'm mixed. And I was like, cool, what are you mixed? And he's like, well, I'm mixed, like, like half, like, Indian and half, like, something else, something really weird, like Scandinavian. I was like, what? And I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, that makes sense why you have like these long curly like hairs and stuff. It's like, and why no one can pin down on your ethnicity. So that's cool. Yeah, hopefully this beer will shape up. So hold on, that's just foam now. Here, I think I can. Can I get a bit of an embarrassing foam bit on my nose? Hold on. Cheers. That is not foam. That is ice. That is a wow. That is ice, and I just drank like a purified beer alcohol. Wow, that was really good. Why don't they just make that? Damn, come on. Whew, wow. That's Carolina Sky Blue Kolsch, Carolina Brewery. Yeah, I need to let these warm up. These are gonna have the same damn. Like, it's literally ice crystals, beer flavored ice crystals at the top. That is not foam. At least Al always supports. No, I'm saying Al should just go and support Home Slice. Home Slice is like killing it, dude. Like, look, guys don't think. Like, I even said it out of briefcase. I was like, I'm a little jelly, man. Like, you got the money to buy the tools. When I had the money to buy the tools, I got to like 1,000 subs. You had something around this, I boosted you. We're there. Now he's over 1.23 or whatever, and he doesn't shout me for nothing. So, like I said, I don't shout no one out no more. I won't do it. Like, I'm not gonna support anyone else. Don't fucking shout me back. So. Dude, like, look, I am a deeply loyal person. Some people have called me a dog multiple times before. If I gotta fucking associate with a dog, I'd rather associate with a cat. But if I have to associate with a dog, then go ahead. Associate me with a dog. I know so many cool dogs, man. Dude, I knew that dog named Router only had fucking 3 legs, y'all. Why was his name Router? I don't know. I have no damn clue. Like, I can be jealous, well, at least like saying it out loud fucking helps. At least me, I don't fucking know. Like, yeah, I'm a little jealous because he's got the money to buy the tools. That's it. I wish I had the fucking money to buy tools. I'd be buying lots of tools, doing a 15-second review every day. 15-second review. Last tool I bought was this. I had to buy a new one because I left it on my bumper and I left it on a freeway somewhere. And I feel like maybe I subconsciously did that, so I'd have to go buy it again. Waste even more money, and now I can't pay my bills, so whatever. So really looking at like my games, like, man, I could sell some games. Fuck games. One day I'm gonna die. What's gonna define me in my life is my games. My tools? No, none of it. You come into this world with nothing, you leave it with nothing. If I'm not good enough, man, I get it. That's how it goes. But I've been told frequently I am a very giving person. I'm a very thoughtful person. I still don't believe that. I still don't. I don't know how I can be so thoughtful when all I think about is like what the next thing I need to do is. See if I can kill some of these ice crystals. No. It's no. It's literally creating more. It's a. Oh yeah, it's a beer slushy. Yeah. More beer slushy. Okay. You know what? When life gives you slushies or lemonade, you make slushies. It's like pooping out all the beer. Come on. Kiss of death. Someone asked me recently if I've been like lonely. I was like, no, not really. I'm like, why not? I was like, well, because like I have like people around here and stuff. And then they're like, no, like I was like, no, I haven't seen any of my friends in a while. They're all like consumed with work or whatever, you know, like here I am forced to not work right now because of an economic time. Although I will get work because I am the cheapest option, most likely. Most people hire me because I don't advertise. I can keep their budgets low, keeping mine low. So I guess I got to rebuild a deck soon, or remove and rebuild a deck. Be a good chunk of change after that. He does support, but like right now, dude, they're over there like doing a fucking science experiment or some shit about AI. Sparky, like, I'm an artist, right? I can't hide the fact that like people are like, yeah, dude, you're an artist, that's really good, but like, you know, one day it's gonna be AI, it's just gonna do your job for you. And I'm like, no, I make stuff like three-dimensional art, like out of glue and shit. And I'm like, no, they're just gonna generate it, it's gonna happen, and they're gonna 3D print it. And I'm like, sweet, that's a great day, I guess, huh? Because anybody out in the world can just do this with no effort. Even though I went through a whole road of bullshit to fucking get to a place where I had the effort and the ability to do what I do. It's a bit disheartening. Watching my own existence as an artist, as a creative. If someone's saying that my shit's not fucking worth it because it's not as good as AI or whatever, that's not the point. The whole point is it should never be as good as AI. Or whatever. Shut up. You know you thought that little drip was sexy. Shut up. Shut up, Francis. Yeah, crazy old bald man drinking out of it. And I'm 6'6", so like I have the capacity to just suck the chunk off the top, whatever. Sunk the chunk. Actually, you know, for stream that looks like a perfectly freaking like a perfect head on the glass now. Well, Sparky, I always support everyone. So, like, okay, I always support everyone. I might not put up a comment. I might not say something, but I'll always drop a like. I'm always there. I just believe in people. I guess I got like probably 100 views or whatever and 10 likes. That's probably not the worst I've done here. Alright, this is over. This is done. Why even try it? It's whatever. Look, alright, farts and farts. People fart, and if you fart, people are always going to fart around you. Please don't forgive them for farting, ever. They're all fucking bastards for farting. Because you've never farted, have you? 99. Oh, I can wait 60 seconds. Is there anybody out there? Anybody saying what's up? I'm saying goodbye. I was like, people fart. If they fart around you, don't judge them too hard. Someone in the chat say something, or else I'm just gonna dip. I really don't want to fucking draw this out. Like, I get it. No one wants to talk to me. No one wants to chat. No one wants a conversation or nothing like I usually have. Catch y'all later, I guess. Peace.